Have you ever engaged in a serious debate over which is better, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Have you ever played Smash or Pass using only characters from Star Wars and Marvel movies? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we have the podcast for you. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen, the podcast where an expert panel convenes to ask the questions about pop culture and social commentary that other podcasts are afraid to ask. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Warning, this product contains extreme nostalgia. Does your job got you down? Is adulting not as fun as you thought it would be? Do you want a way to recapture that happiness from when you were a kid? At Retrostalgia Box, you feel like a kid again. Comics, toys, and video games hand-curated from the past and straight to your door. Unbox happiness at retrostalgiabox.com. Once again, that's retrostalgiabox.com. Yeah! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, Brad Drake, and this is the American Wrestling Association Part 2. That's right. We restarted the save just a while back, and we are continuing playing on with it. We have made a change that I'll tell you about right up front, is that we bumped back Super Clash, okay? I didn't want to start the save and be booking Super Clash right away, so we booked it back, pushed it back here a couple weeks, and I don't think any of you are going to mind. We are due to be in Denver, Colorado this evening. We are only expected to get 646 fans, so we are not going to run the Denver Coliseum. All right, we are not going to lose our rear ends that way. So let's see what else we can pull off here. Hey, this is perfect. The Norris Penrose Indoor Arena. We're going to select it. We're going to make the adjustment here. Norris Penrose Arena, Colorado Springs, CO. There we go. All right. We can shorten this one up too. There we go. Beautiful. And this is, let's go back here to the main screen. We're going to check our absent workers. Nobody but who we, no big deal for any of them being off. We don't have any of them booked anyway. What's going on here? Colonel De Beers showed up late. We're going to find him. Nothing happened. And it looks like Paulie dangerously skipped out on a tab. And Nick Bockwinkel is going to set him straight here. He will have to buy drinks for everybody after the show. All right. So, with that said, let's take a look at our card for this evening. And everybody, this is the real card as much as possible for this actual show in Colorado. So, the only changes are going to be is if you see an asterisk, and that's going to be because a wrestler isn't available or another reason has caused us to make this change. So we're going to go ahead and give a rundown here, everybody. We're going to have Brian Knobs against DJ Peterson in the opener. Madusa Miceli is going to wrestle the world women's champion, Sherri Martel. Let me verify that Sherri's got the title, and she does. So I was accurate with that one. All right, Sheik, Adnan, al-Kaissey will wrestle Crusher, Jerry Blackwell. And of course, Jerry Blackwell was the former charge of Sheik Adnan al-Kaissey when he tagged with Ken Patera. They had a falling out, of course. Boris Zhukov is going to battle heavyweight title challenger Curt Hennig. We're going to see a special six-man tag here, everybody, as Ray Stevens is going to join forces with the Midnight Rockers, and they are going to wrestle Buddy Wolfe. Yeah, it's Buddy Wolfe, right? Buddy Wolfe, Buddy Rose, and Doug Summers. Now, let me also double check here. It has been a while since I've messed with this save, everybody. The Rockers are still the World Tag Team Champions. So we're going to make a change here because the champions are always last, everybody. That's just how it goes. That's Wrestling 101. So there we go. That one is set for the semi-main. In our main event, everybody, we are going to see Jimmy Snuka against Larry Zbyszko. Got a heck of a card lined up here, everybody, for a dying promotion that we're going to try to get off of life support here. So with all that said, let's get to booking. Here we go. Knobs versus Peterson in the opener. And here is Brian Knobs. Here is DJ Peterson, and DJ Peterson is going to get the win here, everybody. I like DJ Peterson a lot. I have high hopes for him. And I hope things work out for him. All right, we're going to see Madusa, Miceli, and Sherri Martel up next here. And this match is for the World Women's title. And there it is. The title has been selected. And here we go. Madusa, Miceli is the challenger. And Sherri Martel, of course, is the defending, reigning champion of the world. And we are going to give Sherri Martel the win. And she's going to get that win by cheating. Because that's what good heels do, everybody. All right, there we go. That second bout is in the books. Up next, we have al-Kaissey and Jerry Blackwell. And they're going to go 14. And I hope Jerry Blackwell can go 14. We're going to find out real quick here. Remember, this is version 10.1. So a lot of things have been changed here. And a lot of what everybody considered inflated stats have been put back into realism. And there shouldn't be any complaints. All right, here is al-Kaissey and Blackwell. We're going to leave this one open-ended. And we're going to have Larry Hennig be our road agent on this one. All right, that one's booked. Looks like we're not going to have any stamina problems with Crusher Blackwell. All right, Zhukov against Hennig up next. These two are also going to go 14. And here we go. Zhukov versus our young heavyweight champion contender. Here we go. Here is Zhukov. And here is Curt Hennig. All right, Hennig is going to get the W here. And that one is in the books, everybody. All right, up next, we have Wolfe, Rose, and Summers. And they, of course, are challenging Ray Stevens and the World Tag Team Champions. Wolfe, Rose, and Summers versus Stevens and the Midnight Rockers. This one's going to go 18. So here we go. Here is Buddy Wolfe. And there is Rose and Summers. There are the Midnight Rockers there. And here is Ray Stevens at the tail end of his career, even though he would continue wrestling for several years after this. All right, we're going to leave this one open-ended because it's a non-title match, obviously, because it's a six-man match, so either party winning is going to benefit here. There's a no-loss situation for us as a promotion. So this one is booked. And up next here, we're going to change this. So it says Stevens and the Midnight Rockers. Here comes our big main event, 25 minutes. We are going to have Snuka and Zbyszko. And let me ask everybody, 25-minute bout, how long do you think Larry Zbyszko stalled before they actually locked up? Some of you may be too young to know how wrestling was, but wrestling always started out with a lockup or a test of strength, and it looked like a real sport. So how long do you think Larry Zbyszko stalled here? All right, this one is going to be an epic. We're going to leave it open-ended. We're going to see who wins. So get your votes in right now. Leave the comment below. How long would Larry Zbyszko have stalled in a 25-minute bout? All right, this one's set for 108 minutes. We are here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and we are ready to rock and roll and hoochie coo, everybody. Here we go. We're starting the show. Knobs and Peterson get a 43. DJ Peterson wins with that second rope diving shoulder block. I like it. Lots of inexperience going on here. We're still doing okay. All right. Madusa Miceli against the World Women's Champion, Sherri Martel. Sherri Martel gets the win by cheating, of course. 55 overall. We get some green here. Green equals money in TEW. I think Sherri Martel is already being courted by the WWF, so I think it's only a matter of time until she puts in her notice. We have some inexperience and some stamina issues, which I call BS on, because these ladies wrestle in AWA, which means they could go forever. All right, Jerry Blackwell gets the win here, everybody, over Sheik, Adnan, al-Kaissey, and he does it by submission, so something must be wrong here, and his finisher must not be programmed in, even though I thought I got that all taken care of. All right, 52 overall for these two. We're going to move on here, and Boris Zhukov falls prey to Curt Hennig here, and Hennig wins with that Hennigplex. 64 overall, not bad. And you can see that Curt Hennig made Zhukov look good. So that makes us look good. Here we go. There it is. The Assassin's letting us know. Here comes our big six-man tag match, and we get a whopping 60 on this one. And Marty Genadi pins Buddy Wolfe with a super kick. 60 overall for this one. And we're moving on here, everybody. The big main event. Snuka and Zbyszko. Snuka gets the win with the Superfly Splash. 76 overall for this one, everybody. And this is exactly what people would want to see, is that dirty, rotten heel off of TV, Larry Zbyszko, taking the Superfly Splash from Jimmy Snuka. All right. Got some takeaways here. Stamina issues, inconsistency. Got some psychology issues. I'm not surprised. We're looking great here, everybody. Let's go ahead and finish this one up. We get a 74 overall. Yeah. And an increase in popularity in the Mid-South. I'm digging it, everybody. I am digging it. Snuka. We're going to point out Larry Zbyszko. We're going to point out, and we are also going to point out Curt Hennig. Everybody, if this feels minor league to you, it should, because that's where the AWA was at this point. We're going to try to fix this as realistically as possible. And this is going to be another fun save, just like the other one was a fun save. Just this one's going to be a tighter ship. All right, everybody is pleased with their compliment here. And we're moving on to the next live event show, which could be a week from now for all I know. We're running the real schedule here. And it probably is early the following week here. We're going to see when things load up. And we have loaded up. Tatsumi Fujinami is the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Good for him. All right, next up, we have a live event, number 33, in 4 days. All right, so we do have some time off. Finance. We're making some money here, everybody. We're doing all right. All right, let's take a look and see what I changed. Super Clash 2. June. We moved it over to June. So we'll get a full month's gameplay. It'll give us a good opportunity to get a nice feel for things. All right, Sherri Martel has been signed by the WWF, which means she's going to put in 2 weeks' notice for us here. And Russ Francis has become the booker for California Pro Wrestling. Good for him. Russ Francis, of course, of the famous Francis family. Jerry Lawler wants more money. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Ooh, that's a lot of money. $2,000 for a show, that's going to be difficult for us to afford. Very difficult. Let's give him a 50%. We got to give him the 100%. He's going to get pissed off. Let's try the 75%. He's pleased. Okay, good. All right, Sheik Adnan wants more money. Let's try giving him a 75% raise. All right, Sheik's cool with it. All right, so that brings us back in action here, everybody. Let's see where we're going to go next. 33 and 4 days. We're running La Rochelle High School Gym. So let's get this one set. That's going to be on Friday, week 2. Week 2 of May. And we are going to run High School Rochelle Illinois. That's right. Now, this was probably technically a spot show, but we're going to run the real schedule here. We're not going to differentiate between spot shows and the regular shows because, frankly, at this point, the AWA wasn't either. We're just going to try to turn things around here and see what we can do. I will look up the card and punch it in. And everybody, that is going to do it for us for this episode. So for those of you that are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you leave us a comment below. Let us know what you think of the channel. Let us know what you think of the 1987 Supermod 10.1. Everybody, speaking of 10.1, if you want version 10.1, need to head on over to patreon.com/PowerCast Network. You can find it there for just $5. You can get a membership to our Patreon site. You are going to get access to all of our spreadsheets, all of the updates for the Supermod. You will get access to all of our shows early and ad-free, YouTube ad-free, that is. And you will also thoroughly enjoy all the added content and fun stuff on our Patreon page. All right, if you don't want to spend the $5, I get it. You can get an older version of the Supermod over at braddrake.net. Check it out, everybody. Also, we are on social media, facebook.com/group/1987Supermod. You can find us over on Reddit under the subreddit of TEW 2020 Friends. And don't forget, everybody, check us out on Discord under 1987 Supermod. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you back in action, live and in living color tomorrow.